All right, family, gather close. Let me tell you about something happening in Burkina Faso right now that's so profound. It's shaking the very foundations of what we thought was possible in Africa. You remember those updates, right? The ones shared excitedly by our brothers and sisters. Queens, my returning families, thank you so much. As you can tell, this is quick update on the University Referral Hospital in Ouagadougou. Africans, I think we need to wake up. That urgency, that raw hope in their voices. It's because they're witnessing a miracle. Not a miracle handed down from some foreign capital, but a miracle built by Burkinabè hands, fueled by Burkinabè vision, and ignited by the unwavering will of Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Forget everything you thought you knew about African hospitals. The most beautiful, advanced, and sovereign healthcare facility on the continent just rose from the heart of Bobo-Dioulasso, and it's rewriting our future. Let's be brutally honest. For decades, the story of healthcare in Africa, especially for ordinary people, has been one of struggle. Underfunded clinics, crumbling infrastructure, doctors stretched thin. The heartbreaking reality that if you were seriously ill, or if you were a leader with means, you boarded a plane to Europe, America, or Asia. Our own hospitals, often places of last resort, sometimes lacking even basic medicines. That feeling of being second-class citizens in our own bodies, in our own lands, it cut deep. As one voice powerfully stated, "It is obvious in the continent when our leaders get sick, they took. These private jets run to Europe, to America, to Asia, India to seek treatment. But when normal citizens Africans like me and you sick, we go to these public hospitals, where sometimes we found that there's no medicine." That was the painful truth. Until now. Captain Ibrahim Traoré looked at this devastating cycle of dependency and neglect, and said, "Enough." He didn't just promise change, he poured concrete, steel, and national pride into building it. The University Referral Hospital in Bobo-Dioulasso isn't just a building. It's a revolution rendered in glass, steel, and boundless ambition. And like our families, excitedly shared, this government, when they are doing something, they don't sit in their office and talk about it. They show us what is going on. They showed us. And what they showed us is breathtaking. Step inside this marvel, not as a patient yet, but as a witness to what African vision can achieve. Forget the cold, sterile, intimidating hospitals of old. This place breathes Burkina Faso. The moment you enter, you're struck by light, space, and beauty. Wide, airy corridors flow like rivers. Walls aren't just painted, they're living tapestries. Some covered in lush, vertical gardens featuring medicinal plants known to our ancestors. Others adorned with stunning hand-painted murals by local artists that sing the stories, the strength, and the soul of the Burkinabè people. Courtyards offer serene spaces for reflection, bathed in natural light. This isn't just architecture, it's healing designed with the African spirit in mind. It says, "You are valued. You are home." But this beauty isn't skin deep. It's fused with world-class 21st century power. President Traoré didn't just want a pretty hospital. He demanded a technological powerhouse capable of rivaling the best anywhere. And he got it. Think cutting-edge diagnostic suites, where AI-powered imaging detects cancers earlier and more accurately than ever before. Think robotic surgical theaters. Yes, robots assisting surgeons in Burkina Faso, performing complex procedures with unprecedented precision. Think next-generation laboratories, where blood analysis delivers results in minutes, not days, speeding up life-saving treatments. All of this humming within a fully digital ecosystem. patient records flow seamlessly between departments electronically, eliminating dangerous errors and frustrating waits. And the genius touch. The entire complex, in a region historically plagued by power cuts, runs on a robust hybrid system anchored by solar power. Blackouts don't stop healing here. This is resilience engineered into the very fabric of the building. The most radical aspect, the one that truly shatters the old paradigm, is who built it. Traoré rejected the tired colonial-era model. No foreign contractors swooping in, charging exorbitant fees, siphoning profits abroad, and leaving little lasting value. His decree was clear. Burkinabè hands will build Burkina Faso's future. Engineers from Ouagadougou, architects from Koudougou, skilled tradespeople and eager apprentices from Bobo-Dioulasso itself. They were the army that raised this citadel of care. As one observer noted, seeing the progress, Mr. Delhi, or whatever your name is, this is where the money is going. They are not using the money to protect the cool leaders that you call them. They are using the money to protect the people. Young people, many receiving their first formal paychecks and training on the job, learned welding, sustainable construction, electrical systems, and plumbing. Thousands found not just employment, but purpose, dignity, and a stake in their nation's destiny. The craftsmanship shows in the intricate tile work in the children's ward, designed to soothe young minds, in the ingenious eco-friendly systems that capture and reuse rainwater. This hospital is more than a medical facility. It's a massive skills incubator, a career launch pad, and an enduring monument to national capability. It screams, we are not just capable, we are exceptional. Walking through its halls, you feel a different energy. This is where President Traoré's vision of dignity becomes tangible. Forget the dehumanizing bureaucracy and long, anxious waits on hard benches. Here, patient-centered care isn't a slogan. It's the operating system. Waiting areas feel more like serene lounges, comfortable seating, soft lighting, the gentle, calming sounds of Burkinabè music. There are quiet spaces for prayer, family rooms stocked with refreshments, charging stations, and play areas for children. Nurses are trained not just in medicine, but in cultural competence, greeting patients in More, Dioula, or Fulfulde. Full-time translators ensure no one is lost in confusion. For long-term patients, support extends beyond medicine. Counselors, respected community elders, and even collaborations with traditional healers work alongside doctors, blending ancestral wisdom with cutting-edge science. Traoré understood. True healing respects the whole person, their culture, and their community. The maternity wing is a testament to this, a place where expectant mothers receive nutritional support, prenatal yoga, and round-the-clock midwifery care. Childbirth here is treated not as a medical procedure, but as a sacred, supported journey. Early reports show soaring patient satisfaction and drastically reduced delays. This is healthcare that feels different, because it is different. It's healthcare built on respect. And here's the seismic shift, the point that made our families declare, Captain Ibra has equalized. No more medical apartheid. The era where Burkina Faso's leaders jetted off to foreign hospitals, while their people suffered in under-resourced local clinics, is decisively over. As powerfully stated, no government official is going to be treated abroad. All of them will be treated in Burkina Faso. This levels the playing field in the most profound way. When the president, his ministers, and every government official receive their care right here, alongside teachers, farmers, and market traders, It creates an unbreakable bond of shared destiny. It guarantees that the standards in this hospital must be, and will be, the absolute highest. The pressure to excel, to maintain world-class facilities and care, is now embedded in the very survival of the nation's leadership. This isn't just policy, it's revolutionary accountability. It ensures that this hospital isn't a one-off showpiece, but a continuously improving institution, serving everyone. The impact of this jewel of Bobo ripples out far beyond its walls, transforming the city itself. Economic activity is exploding. New cafes, pharmacies, bookstores, and wellness centers are springing up nearby. Taxi drivers have more passengers. Local farmers now supply fresh, organic produce directly to the hospital kitchens. Women's cooperatives stitch uniforms and linens. Real estate values are rising. A dedicated medical training institute established next door ensures a pipeline of skilled Burkinabè nurses, technicians, and administrators, creating careers and stopping the brain drain. Bobo-Dioulasso is buzzing, not with the anxiety of the past, but with the vibrant energy of a hopeful future. As one commentator observed, seeing the progress, look how beautiful it is. That beauty isn't just architectural, it's the beauty of a community revitalized, proud, and invested in its own success. People are choosing to stay, to build their lives here, because the future is visibly being constructed before their eyes. This hospital, however, transcends Burkina Faso. It's a continental clarion call, a blueprint crafted by Traoré for all of Africa. Health ministers from Ghana, Togo, Mali, Chad, Benin, and even Morocco are flocking to Bobo-Dioulasso, not as donors, but as students. They come asking, how? The answer resonates: sovereignty, self-belief, investment in our own people. Crucially, this marvel wasn't built on the back of suffocating IMF loans dictated by foreign priorities. It was financed through a mix of national bonds, a bet the Burkinabè people made on themselves, and investments from private African partners. This is the Traoré way: radical self-reliance, rejecting the disease of dependency. He's actively calling African doctors and specialists back home from lucrative posts abroad, and many are answering. They're returning, not out of charity, but because they finally have a facility on African soil worthy of their skills, a place where they can serve their people with pride and cutting-edge tools. This is reversing the brain drain, something many thought impossible. The message echoing from Bobo-Dioulasso is deafening. Africa's time is not coming. It is here. We don't need to mimic outdated foreign models. We can, and we must, build our own future, fusing the best of global technology with our deep cultural wisdom, compassion, and local context. We can achieve excellence on our own terms. This hospital is more than bricks, mortar, and advanced machines. It is a physical manifestation of reclaimed dignity, of audacious ambition, and of the unshakable belief that Africa holds the solutions to its own challenges. It stands as a towering rebuke to decades of low expectations and exploitative dependency. It is proof that when leadership is courageous, visionary, and truly dedicated to its people, miracles can rise from the African soil. So the next time someone doubts Africa's capacity, point them to Bobo-Dioulasso. Show them the gleaming corridors, the advanced robotics, the solar panels, the murals celebrating heritage, the faces of Burkinabè doctors, nurses, and engineers who built and now run this marvel. Show them the patients receiving world-class care with dignity, side by side with their leaders. This is not just a hospital, it's the dawn of a new era. Captain Ibrahim Traoré didn't just give Burkina Faso a hospital. He gave Africa a blazing torch of hope, a concrete symbol of what we can achieve when we believe in ourselves and dare to build it. The revolution in Burkina Faso isn't just political. It's healing, it's building, it's thriving, and it's a revolution we can all believe in. The Chronicle Traore is strong, it's proud, and it's coming from Bobo-Dioulasso.